What separates intimate relationships from regular relationships is intimacy. But with everything going on nowadays, to-dos, jobs, work, kids, passion, projects, how do we even have the time for intimacy in our relationships? Today, I'm going to give you some simple tips to increase and expand intimacy in your relationships, especially for the busy modern woman. Welcome back. My name is Christal Fuentes, the founder of theladiescoach.com, and I'm going to be your host and coach today. Today, we're going to talk about intimacy and some simple things that we can do to increase the connection in our relationships. The first tip is prioritize your relationship. Yes, there are a million things to do, and sometimes we feel like we don't have the time, but your significant other is significant for a reason. So find the time and prioritize your relationship. You can do this by scheduling date night. It's really, really important, especially for relationships you've been in for years. It's really easy to get into the routines of things. So scheduling a date night keeps it interesting, keeps it fun, but keeps it consistent. So it forces you to make time for each other. The second tip I would say is find ways to appreciate your partner. Trust me, I'm in a long-term relationship. I've been with my man for 8 years, but it's really, really easy to ignore all of the beautiful things your partner does in the relationship and to build up resentment and live in expectation mode. But appreciation and finding little things that you could do to appreciate your partner builds the attraction and builds that connection. And some simple ways to do this would be to write a love note. Write a love note before your significant other goes to work, or leave a little letter of something that you desire about them. Maybe it'll increase your sexual desire at night, but something that you're excited about doing with them. And when we go back to scheduling a date night, that's really cute because you can leave a note and say, hey, I can't wait for our date night on Saturday. But some simple way to show appreciation. Compliment your partner. Ladies, we love a good compliment, okay? Let's just be real, but so do our partners. So find ways to compliment them. Sure, it's easy to get annoyed. It's easy to build up all these expectations of what you think your partner should do, but find ways to compliment the things that they do. My last tip would be to honor you. We explore pleasure. We talk about this in some podcast episodes in my podcast, Talk, Listen, Change. But exploring your own pleasure and exploring the things that excites you will help you communicate your desires in the relationship. So you can't communicate what you want and what you need if you don't know what you want and what you need. So exploring that on your own will help you communicate effectively to your partner. So intimacy really isn't just about sex. I love how Esther Perel, who is a relationship expert and somebody that I love watching, but how she defines intimacy is into me, you see. And I really, really love that definition, because when you think about your relationship, because we think of intimacy as like a sexual or a physical act, intimacy is all about saying, I'm here. I'm here, see me, hear me. And I think the more that we show appreciation and the more that we can, find simple ways to connect with our partners, it helps the relation. It helps, the attraction in the relationship. It helps your sexual desire in the relationship, because as long as both partners are feeling seen, heard, and understood, well, that's when you're going to have a lot of fun. So I hope these tips helped. Intimacy is not about just the act of sex. Intimacy is all about seeing your partner and connecting. And one of the other things that I want to give you here, because we talk a lot about communication, or a lot of people think that communication is the key and the foundation for relationships. And it's definitely important. But how we communicate isn't just what we say, it's what we do and how we express our energetic presence in the relationship. So the communication really isn't just about, oh, let me talk about my feelings and my desires and my needs. Communication is really just about how you see your partner and how you're connecting with them. You heard about the 4 love languages or the 5 love languages by Gary Chapman, but it's really about speaking your partner's language. And so that is my extra tip here, especially as it relates to building intimacy in your relationship. I hope this helped, and if it did, please, please, please subscribe to our channel and leave a comment below. I want to hear from you. What do you do to increase intimacy in your relationships? Let us know. And as always, please head to theladiescoach.com for more free resources that can help your life and relationships. And stay tuned next week for our 3rd part of Sex Talk series with the Ladies Coach. All right, have a beautiful week. Mwah.